Hi, this is Janice. Today I will show you a 20-minute core workout flow using the Recoil S2. We'll start with the handles just by our waist. We will start with some standing movements first. And with the flow movements, it just means that we won't be doing too many repetitive movements, but the movements will be more dynamic. All right, so just follow along and try it out. All right, so holding onto the handles, shoulders and your wrists are in line. You can bring your heels along line number 9 and keeping your arms straight, straighten your legs and sweep your arms out. Okay, sweep it all the way out so you push your chest down. Think about stretching out the back as well. And from here, you're gonna slowly bring yourself back up, lean back, and I want you to come to a squat. So as you do the squat, you'll be able to stretch out your hip flexors and then sink into the squat, pushing the weight into your heels, and then you're gonna stand back up, activate your glutes. So again, we're gonna sweep your arms forward, stretch out the back, keeping the straps nice and even. Keep your arms straight, look towards the anchor, get into your squats, and stand back up. All right, and again, sweep, and bring yourself back up, arms straight, core is strong, so your head, shoulders, hips in a diagonal line. Bring it back to the squat, lift up, and sweep your arms out. The flow movements are so amazing because you basically flow through the exercises, and it's more dynamic. It's also more enjoyable for your body. Get into your squat, stand up tall, sweep your arms out, stretch out the back. Push your weight into your heels, lengthen your arms, get into your squat. Use your glutes, your core, sweep your arms back out. 3, 2, sweep. Lengthen your spine, stretch out the back. So it's a combination of a stretch and a strengthening movement. And last one. All right, now we're gonna bring it to a squat. We're gonna add a jump, okay? Not a jump, but a couple, okay? So you can start with standing and then get into your squat and then stand back up first, yeah? So why don't we do this first so that your body is more awake? Think about squatting, lengthening your arms, pull yourself back up, elbows just by the rib cage. So basically activating your lats at the same time. Getting the heart rate up, starting to feel it along your arms. Let's do another 5. Inhale down, exhale lift. 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, are you ready for your jumps? We're gonna do this. All right, jump up and then squat. Jump up, down. Try to keep your arms straight. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, last one. All right, stand back up. Okay, your heart rate is up now. Now we're gonna bring the handles all the way down just by the knees. So drop it, hold on to the straps, pull the straps. So the handles are just by the knee, or it can be just by the cuffs. Lift the handles. We're gonna bring our feet just right over to the handle, and then you're just gonna bring the other foot back, twist and turn. Okay, starting off, you can bring your right arm up, open up the shoulder, and then add a thread. Press yourself back up, breathe in, breathe out, add the rotation. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. So basically this is for you to prep for the rotation movements later. like the plank twists. 2 more. And last one. Okay, the other side. So making sure that your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Knees in line with your inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Bring your shoulder down. Press yourself back up. Use a little bit of your tricep strength. And thread the needle. Breathe in. And breathe out through your mouth. 3 more. 2. Press back up on your triceps. Last one. Okay. All right. Now you're ready to go. Bring it down to your forearms first. And I want you to press your feet into the straps. And you're going to bring your knees down, lift up, and again, bring your knees down and lift up. Just to wake up your lower abs first. You want to press your knees together. You exhale, lift, and extend your legs. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, exhale, lift, and then kick it back. 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2 more, and last one. All right, now from here, with that rotation movement, we're gonna start doing that by turning our feet in a staggered position and then reaching your arm up. Now I want you to bring your knee down first so you have more stability, and we're gonna add the rotation, twist. So you flow through the movement. They're in a seamless way, so basically your body keeps moving without stopping, which makes it tougher actually. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, add the rotation. Breathe in and breathe out. If you wanted to make it tougher, you can always extend your leg out and exhale, twist. All right, so you can start with your knee down. 5 more. Exhale, twist. 4, 3 more. Last 2. And last one. All right, from here, you want to still work along your left oblique, so we come back up to line number 8. You can either bring it to a plank, bring your left knee in, and then kick your legs back, or you can bring your forearms down, extend your legs back, and then bring your knee in towards your elbow, okay? So forearms down, knee to your elbow. It's tougher on your lower abs. Full plank, it will do a little bit more for your upper body strength. All right, let's go. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, keep breathing, stay strong. 4, just targeting your left oblique. 3, 2, and last one. All right, bring your knees down, shake it off. Bring it down to your forearm again, and then we're gonna rotate to the other side, just like earlier. So what you can do is open up your hips, pushing your left foot down towards the strap. Elbow is around line number 7.5. Kick your leg out, and again, we can do this movement for the advanced version at the twist, or we can just start with the knee down, focus more on the basics in the form, and add the rotation. So stacking your hips, and then you exhale, thread the needle, just like a prep. So you want to turn from the rib cage first, but not just turning your shoulder like this, okay? You want to have the full twist so you feel a lot more along your oblique. Exhale, twist. Let's do 5 more. 5. Inhale up, exhale, twist. 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, good. Okay, bring yourself back to a plank position or forearms. This time I'm just gonna show you the forearm version. You can always do the plank version. All right, now feet together, bring your knee in towards your elbow, and then kick it back. Exhale, knead your elbow, and then kick your legs out. Knee in, and then out. Bring it in, and then out. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. All right, bring your knees back down. Now we're gonna bring it back to the 4-point kneeling. And because we want to work along our obliques a lot more, so we're gonna do that. Okay, bring it back to the plank. This time I want you to get into cross mountain climbers. Bring it in, crunch it in. Think about, bring your knee towards your elbow, adding the twist. Exhale, twist. This one you can speed it up, make it tougher, bring up the heart rate, or you can do it slowly, one at a time. 5 more. 4 more per side. You can always take a break. 3. Let's go. 2. Last one. And all right, bring your knees back down. Good work, guys. Okay, now you must be sweating and feeling a lot in your core. We're gonna transition and then bring it to supine movements. Making sure that you lift the handles, place your heels just right over to the strap. Okay, now this time we're gonna bend our knees, wriggle your weight down until your knees are just above your hips. This time with your arms back, I want you to lift up and then tap your knee and then down. Curl up, tap your knee, tap the outside of your leg. So basically it's kind of like an ab bicycle. Exhale, lift, tap, reach. So the idea for you to tap the side of your leg is so that you're not just turning your shoulder and not twisting from your ribcage. So you want to reach, tap, and then down. Exhale, lift, reach, and then down. Or you can now bring your hand behind your head, stay lifted to make it tougher. Reach. So with the dynamic movements, I want you to move a little bit faster, so it's a little bit more cardio as well. All right, once you're able to really do the twist properly, you can think about bringing both your hands behind your head, adding the twist, adding that movement to do the ab bicycle properly. Extending your leg, you can always point your toes just to clench your toes right over to the handle so it doesn't flip. And reach. Bring it 8 more. 7. Stay strong. 6. 5. Last 4. 3. 2. And last 1. All right, okay. Now from here, I want you to bring yourself back up. From here, you're just gonna stabilize the handles, join the foot straps together. This time, we're gonna place one foot in. Okay, bring it over to a side plank position. So you want to train more laterally, your lateral swing. So your forearm will be just right around line number 8.5. Bring your arm by the side and you're gonna lift yourself back up. So this is a nice way to train up your obliques as well. So with this flow, it's definitely more targeted at your obliques. So you definitely work along your waistline. Breathe out, push from your left ankle, press away, make sure the body is in one straight line, and and then bring your hips back down. Exhale up, and then down. Every lift, you want it to feel more intentional, and you feel the activation along your left oblique right away. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now lift up, hold it here, raise your arm, and then pulse your hips. If you wanted to do it a lot more, you can join your legs and then pulse it out, but this is very advanced. You can bring your foot down and then just pulse it out first. 10, 9, 8, 7, more reps, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. If you feel it too much on your shoulders, you can bring it down to your forearm, lift, bring your knee down, and we're going to continue with the twist. So inhale, look up, exhale, add the rotation. We all do want a nicer oblique line here, so we do more rotation and twist. 2, and last one. All right, let it go. Good. All right, shake it off, relax your shoulders. Then we're gonna, of course, bring it over to the other side. Starting off, bringing your right foot just right over, left foot just right over to the strap completely. Forearm down, feet parallel, and pushing from your right ankle, you're gonna lift your hips, arm by the side, and down. Pressing the weight across your forearm. Imagine you're leaning against a wall, okay? So you're not arching your back. Look at the lines. Your heel towards your elbow is in a line. Raise your hips and down. Exhale, lift and down. You want to keep your left arm straight just by the side of your body so that you're gonna feel a lot more along your oblique, and you're making sure that the form is right. 2, last one. Now hold it here. You can pulse, lift, lift, and again you can bring both your feet up. This is crazy, this is tough. Just bring it down. And it's 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, bring your hips back down. Relax your shoulders. Now, bringing your knee down to the line. Open up your hips again. You reach your arm up, and then you add the rotation. You add the twist, and then breathe in, and then exhale, twist. Breathing in, open up the chest, and exhale, turn. 4, 3 more. Working hard for your waistline. 2 more. And last time. Very good. All right, release. Okay, now with your strap just right behind your butt, we're gonna start with one leg, okay? You're gonna lift your knee, so this is where the flow begins. So basically, limited time to change the straps. You want to keep moving. Now bring your knee in, crunch in, finale, okay? Curl in, you can pike up as well, and then plank. Exhale, pike up, and then plank. If this is too much, you can always reset, bring it back, crunch up, and then bring your knees back down, okay? Let's do 4 more, unbroken. 4, 3, climb to pike, 2, and last one. All right, let it go, and quickly transition to the other side, and we go again. Okay, you can always bring it down to your full arms so that it's not too much load along your wrist. Otherwise, bring it back to the plank, spread your fingers, hike up, yeah, and step back. Exhale, pike up, and then plank. Let's do 4. 3, hang in there. 2 more. And last one. Okay, all right. Slowly land. Final quick movement. We're gonna bring our feet over to the straps separately. And then we're gonna finish off with a forearm twist. Or you can do a pendulum, actually. So we're gonna kind of like twist. This is quite fun. Keeping your legs together. And then essentially you're doing a twist from your hips, or you're gonna swing side to side. So here it's okay to move from your hips so you can target your lower abs. This is your finale. Bring it 8, 7, 6, swing it side to side, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, bring your knees down, shake it off, let go of the straps, and you are done with this flow. I really hope you enjoyed it. It is also challenging, but at least I have fun, and hopefully you did as well.